Good morning, Menham family, and welcome back to the channel here. This is going to be a little bit interesting to start off the day here because I gotta go ahead and take my girl, Lucy, out of her cage. Oh, here she comes. Say hi, girl. Hi. How are ya? I don't have food, though. But this time, like I said, I gotta take her out of her cage because she did the big job inside there. So, it is pretty nasty. So, that water's no good. So now I'm gonna have to take her out and eventually disinfect her water dish. So, but at least she did the big job, but not the spot where I was hoping you would do it. So, but nonetheless though, you're lucky you're cute. So let's go ahead and get a bin, put her inside, and then get that water bowl out and disinfect it as soon as we can. So, but nonetheless, let me know how your guys' day is starting out. So, but alright, enough chit chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get this chore done because it's getting pretty late out already. And just like that, her water bowl is officially cleaned up, you guys, and she's back in her home now. And she seems a little bit happy about that. You do look a little happy, I'm not gonna lie to you, sweetie pie. But she does seem to be in food mode, and like I said about garter snakes too, they're kind of known to be pigs, so it's not surprising about that. But her feeding day isn't for another week, so, well, actually for a few days, I should say. So nonetheless though, I still love this little girl. She is super, super funny, and it's funny how she has her own personality, so. But, alright, enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and actually discuss on what we're gonna do for today's video. Check this out, you guys. So, I literally just caught my girl Ariel just finishing up shedding her skin. And guys, you can see she still has a little bit left on her. And it wasn't too long after I finished cleaning Lucy's cage. And now that she's also in shed, I'm gonna have to start cleaning her enclosure as well. So, so it's going to be a bit of a busy start here on this video, you guys. Even though today's video topic, I was going to discuss it with you, but I think we're going to have to put that on hold here for a few minutes. So after she's done getting all that shed skin off, you guys, I'll go ahead and disinfect that the enclosure and get rid of some of that poop right down there, if you guys can see that. So this is awesome. That's like her 4th or 5th shed already so far in 2022. But yeah, awesome start, you guys. This is just so awesome. I've never got her on camera shedding her skin before. Oh, there it goes. All that skin just came off, you guys, just like that. So in today's vlog, you guys, right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and actually share 10 facts that are actually true about reptiles. And obviously because you guys seen me do a past vlog or two about debunking reptile myths. But now we're going to go ahead and switch it here, you guys. We're going to go ahead and share 10 real facts about reptiles. And obviously you guys can see my girl, Ariel, she's just climbing on me just for curiosity, you guys, because she thinks I'm a branch. So, where are you at, honey? Are you back there? Where are you? She's somewhere back there, you guys. But nonetheless, though, just spending a little quality time with her. So let's go ahead and jump right into the first fact, you guys, that really some people don't know much about reptiles. So here we go, you guys, with the first crazy fact, you guys. Did you know that reptiles have 3-chambered hearts? So I didn't, to be honest with you, didn't do too well in biology, but I'm deciding to go ahead and actually pull the phone out and kind of do a little cheat sheet here for you guys. So the main reptiles that do have a 3-chambered heart, you guys, is snakes, lizards, turtles, and tortoises. Which, believe it or not, it says here it's an advanced over the 2-chambered hearts of that of fish and amphibians. But it is marked as a disadvantage compared to the 4-chambered hearts from birds and mammals, which that includes us people. We have 4 chambers in our hearts. So. But when it comes, and there's also that, with this as well, is the problem is that 3-chambered hearts allow for the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, a relatively inefficient way to deliver oxygen to body tissues. Interesting. Oh, and here's something I didn't realize. Crocodilians, which are part of the reptile family, have 4-chambered hearts, which presumably gives them a much-needed metabolic edge when snapping at prey. I did not know they had 4 chambers. But hey, I guess I learn something new every day. Guess what time it is, everybody? It is feeding time for my girl, Ellie here. And I don't know why, but I haven't fed her in the last couple weeks, so don't judge me on that one, people, because she did not, I forgot to feed her last time. But Anyway, though, she's... Oh, here she comes. I know you're hungry. Come on. It's right over here. Over here, sweetie. Come right to Dad. Come to Dada. Ooh, yep, she almost had it on that one. This way. Food's over here, honey. Oh, yeah, there we go. Woo! Way to go, Ellie. She went on fire on that one, you guys. Holy crap. That was totally awesome. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Haven't seen her do that all year, you guys. And she's been usually pretty finicky about food, but nonetheless, though, she is on fire. So, but, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, good job, Ellie. Reptile fact number 2. Did you know that actually snakes were once lizards? It's actually true, you guys. Snakes actually evolved from lizards millions and millions of years ago, like shortly right around when the dinosaurs went extinct. And it's just incredible that you probably do notice, you guys, it does make sense when snakes evolved from lizards, because even modern day lizards share very similar characteristics with snakes, whether it's like monitored lizards, for example, you know. When it comes to them, you guys, when they're actually tasting their, smelling their surroundings, they also have their tongue flicking, fork-like tongue they flick around too to smell their surroundings, you guys. Same exact thing with snakes as well, you guys. So it's really awesome that, yeah, some certain lizards do share very similar characteristics with present-day snakes. But over time, though, some snakes did lose their legs, though, over time. It's because of an evolution, so. But nonetheless, though, it's just amazing, though, that literally present-day lizards and present-day snakes still literally share close blood with each other. So, but nonetheless, though, it's absolutely a phenomenal story to share. So, but nonetheless, though, I still love snakes, though. Well, I can't just say I love snakes. I do love all reptiles, though, don't I? So what do you guys say if my guy Van Halen is hungry for lunch? Because yesterday he was pretty squirmy when I was cleaning his cage, but hopefully today he'll change. It's all for you. It's all for you, buddy. You want it? You want it? It's okay. Come on. You can do it. It's alright. It's okay, buddy. Come on. I know you smell it. It's okay. It's alright. Yeah! I knew he'd take it. He's so unpredictable. I don't know what it is. He first seemed reluctant, but then I guess when he picked up the scent, that's when he realized what it was, so. Funny little snake he is, you guys, but for some reason, despite him loving to take food from me, he does not like to be handled, so. I don't know what that deal is, but literally, you guys may not know this, but every time I do take him out of his cage, he will literally try and musk on me I get he's a little scared, but I mean, he knows that I give him food too, though, so I don't know what the issue is, but I'm not going to complain about it too hard, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave him be. But nonetheless, though, I'm so glad he actually decided to go ahead and actually take that little pinky. I do have a question to ask you, Bagheera. Can you answer it for me? Okay, so how many species of crocodilians do you think there are in the entire world? I'm sorry, that's not correct, but it was a good guess, though, nonetheless. The truth is, everybody, is that there's actually 23 different species of crocodilians found all over the world, except for in the continents of Europe and Antarctica. And believe it or not, too, you guys, in the southern portion of Florida, there are 2 different species of crocodilians that do coexist, which is the American alligator and the American crocodile. And those 2 species actually are the only species in the entire world where both alligators and crocodiles actually coexist. That's right, both 2 different species of crocodilian families, both an American alligator and a crocodile, are both coexisting in South Florida, the only place in the entire world in the wilderness where they actually coexist. And you're not going to see anywhere else in the entire world to ever see something like that. Reptile fact number 4. Did you know that any species of crocodilian actually can hold their breath underwater for about up to a total of 4 hours? That's crazy, right? 4 hours. And the average human being can only hold their breath underwater for like what? About average is like a minute, I think? Somewhere close to that. But think about that, up to about 4 hours, and 4 hours is just, you guys know that's a very long time. And that's almost the length of a football game on watching on NFL. So, but nonetheless, though, 4 hours, absolutely mind-blowing. And you guys are probably wondering, though, how is that even possible? Well, it's just incredible how the body system inside of a species of crocodilians work compared to a human being. This reason is because a crocodile, or an alligator for that matter, when they actually submerge underwater, they actually can make their heart rate slow down, and their heart beating underwater can be around 1 to 2 beats per minute. So that's a massive drop in their heart rate, you guys, and so that can actually makes a lot of sense, you know, for them to stay underwater for a very long time. So think about that, 1 to 2 beats per minute and stay underwater for 4 hours. And we're talking about, I'm not exactly sure on how many heartbeats within total 4 hours. I'm not that good at it, to be honest with you. So, but nonetheless, though, absolutely, it's mind-boggling, you guys, that they can hold their breath for that long. So, yeah, good luck trying to hold your breath in a contest with one. So, I don't think you're gonna have a chance with it. Just picked up a couple pizzas here at this local restaurant here in town, and it's good. It looks really good. I can already smell it. So, but nonetheless, I'm pretty excited. So. By the way, it is NFL Sunday, so that's why I'm picking this pizza up. But I don't think the fam's going to be around that much at the house actually to watch the game that I'm going to be watching for. So, but anywho though, I better get home because it is starting to rain out, and I don't want this camera to get too wet. So, but nonetheless though, hopefully today's game goes well. Reptile fact number 5. Tortoises are the longest living current reptile on the planet. And this is a true fact, you guys, because the second longest living reptiles is crocodilians, and the longest living tortoise on record, I believe, lived to be at least 200 years old, and the longest living crocodilian, I think, was just around 110, 115, I think, maybe longer than that, who knows the exact number. But obviously, it is a proven fact that tortoises can outlive human beings way longer, you guys. Because there's currently some out there in some zoos that are estimated to be between 100 and 200 years old, you guys. And we did meet one a couple of years ago in Gatorland that I got to pet. That was around, I think they said like 105, 106 years old. So it was still pretty young for a tortoise. So it still got many more years to go. So, and yeah, I know for a fact that tortoise at Gatorland's gonna outlive me for sure. So, but nonetheless though, tortoises are just absolutely fascinating reptiles, you guys, and I'm hoping to also, speaking of Gatorland, I'm hoping to go back down there maybe this spring break, you guys, but we'll find out in the future in the upcoming months. So, but nonetheless though, tortoises, they can definitely outlive humans and many other sorts of animals out there, but they currently are the longest living reptile in this category. Reptile fact number 6, everybody. Did you know in the entire world that there are over 8,000 species of reptiles? It is an actual fact, everybody. There are over 8,000 species of reptiles all over the world except Antarctica. So it's very interesting. And about probably almost half of all the 8,000 species of reptiles in the world, over 3,000 of those alone are snakes. So it's crazy. There's over 3,000 snake species worldwide, and there's over 8,000 species of reptiles on the planet. Pretty interesting. But there's probably also a few thousand species of lizards out there as well. So absolutely fascinating. Even though here where I live, we don't really have lizards. Well, I guess a skink is considered a lizard. It is a lizard. So, we do have a species of skink up here, but I haven't seen it yet. So, but nonetheless though, Michigan does have some snakes. So, but yeah, no matter where you live, and mostly wherever in the world, but except if you live in Antarctica, you are going to probably see some sort of reptile eventually. So, but yeah, absolutely cool that there's over 8,000 species of reptiles found almost on every continent. Fact number 7, you guys. Did you know that here in the United States alone, there's around close to about 100 different species of snakes found on the lower 48 states? And believe it or not, around about, out of all 100 of them, is what the estimate total is, there's only about 22 snakes here in the United States alone that are venomous. That's crazy. What's the word? Like, not even a quarter of the snake species here in the US are even venomous, you guys. So, now, garter snakes in here, like my girl Lucy, they are considered mild, sort of, a bit of have like a type of venom in them. But however though, it is completely harmless to humans, you guys, so even if she did bite me, I guarantee you her venom will have no effect on me, so. But nonetheless though, she's just an absolute sweetheart, you guys, and I know for a fact she really doesn't want to bite. She's actually just curious, you know, I wonder what's going on. She's saying, oh, she wants to say hi to you guys out there in the world. So, but nonetheless, absolutely a cute girl she is, but nonetheless though, still pretty interesting that we have around 100 different snake species here just in the United States alone, but it's shocking though, other parts of the world can have have probably a whole lot more. Fact number 8, you guys, chameleons actually don't change colors actually to blend into their surroundings. The actual truth fact about chameleons changing their color, it's actually because of their mood. And that occurs almost like, you guys ever seen, I'm sure you guys have probably seen the Disney movie Inside Out, you guys, where about that young girl that has the emotions inside of her that, you know, control herself. You know, you got red for anger, green for disgust, yellow for joy, blue for sadness, and purple for fear. And chameleons, when they change their color, it's kind of similar to that kind of way. But it's probably not scientifically accurate with the movie Inside Out. But chameleons, though, they will show you how they feel when their skin changes color. So, unfortunately, though, since I don't have any lizards with me, all these snakes here, it can be difficult to tell on their moods, you know. But they'll probably give you the sign on, like, if they're either calm or if they hiss at you. That probably means they're not too thrilled, so. But nonetheless, though, absolutely it's still so interesting with reptiles, you guys. There's just so much yet to learn, but chameleons, though, they're still absolutely an awesome looking reptile, too. Fact number 9 that maybe some reptile keepers didn't know about, but it's actually illegal to not only own a pet snake in Hawaii, but it is illegal to own any reptile there in the state overall. Now, the exact reason why it's illegal to own a pet reptile in Hawaii, I'm not 100% specifically sure on it, but I do know, though, that Hawaii does have a few invasive reptile species that are down in some of the big islands there. And one of those invasive reptiles in particular is the Jackson's chameleon. And I had no idea that they were an invasive species down there until I saw a show, I guess, that was in Hawaii, and I guess it was something to do with, like, house hunting. And apparently there was actually a small population of invasive Jackson's chameleons in the area. So I had no idea that they were an invasive species there until I saw this. So yeah, it's kind of shocking that I never noticed that. But yeah, I know snakes are not allowed in Hawaii, but also for certain lizards, I know for that now for a fact too. So, because obviously Hawaii, being for a small state, I guess, too, there is not really any reptiles that are found there. So, but any of them that are brought to the state there, you guys, is actually a pretty serious crime. So, but yeah, I am kind of bummed out that nobody in Hawaii owns any reptiles, but if that's the law, then that's the law. So, but yeah, I had no idea that Jackson's chameleons actually were one of those few invasive species. And finally, fact number 10. Most reptiles actually don't chew their food. And this particular reason is because reptiles actually don't have actual, like, opposable fingers like us people or like primates. So the only way if they were ever going to want to like tear their food apart was either using their teeth and claws trying to rip it apart. Now there's only a few reptiles out there that can actually chew their food, but about a majority of reptiles worldwide swallow their food whole, such as, you guys know, snakes, some lizards, crocodilians, and turtles and tortoises swallow their food whole, you guys. In particular, snakes and lizards. But some people don't realize it too, but that too was that crocodilians, if the food prey item is small enough to fit completely in their mouth, they'll actually try to swallow it down whole, down their gullet. But if the meal for a crocodilian is too large, they'll go ahead and actually try and thrash the prey item violently back and forth to tear it to chunks, and then it slowly eat one piece at a time. So, but yeah, unfortunately though, as human beings, we can't do that because our body, like, part designed right down here in our throats, it's not very wide. So, but it's kind of cool though to see an animal try to swallow a big chunk of food down whole without actually trying to chew on it. So, let me know if you guys think I should try that, but I don't think it's a good idea. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think I should try to swallow a piece of my food whole. Alright, boys and girls, that's gonna do it for today's video. So, let me know what you guys thought about these 10 reptile facts that I shared with you. because I'm sure there's some more out there that I probably haven't discovered or even knew about some certain facts about reptiles yet. So, but literally, there's just so much yet to discover out there in the reptile world, everybody. Like, there's new species that's being discovered every single year throughout the world, you guys, and who knows what here in Michigan in general, what we could discover, you guys. So, but let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video, everybody. I promise. I'll see y'all in the next one.